Hello students, welcome back. We are doing comparing quantities and in this topic we have covered subparts, ratio and proportion, unitary method, percentage and profit and loss. So this is the last topic, simple interest. First of all, we'll understand few terms related to this topic. So when a money is borrowed for a certain period of time, then return, the borrower has to pay some extra money to the lender as a charge for using lender's money. So this, I hope you have understood. Suppose you are in need and you are borrowing 1,000 rupees from someone for maybe 2 months or 1 year, let's say. I'm just giving an example. So along with 1,000 you will have to give some extra also whenever you are borrowing. So what will happen, along with the maybe some 10% you have to give. So it's like that. Whenever you are borrowing some money for a certain period of time, suppose in this example rupees 1,000 you have borrowed for 1 year, so you will have to pay some extra charge also to the lender for using this money. The money borrowed is known as the principal. So in this example, the money borrowed is rupees 1,000. So this 1,000 is what? This is principal. We write it with capital P. In questions, you will see principal as sum also. Whenever it is mentioned sum, that means we are talking about principal. It is denoted by capital P. Then the time for which the money is borrowed, like here I gave you example of 1 year. That means time with capital T we write this is equals to 1 year. Time in years we see here. Always in the questions of simple interest we have to take time in years. The interest paid by the borrower at a fixed rate, it is called rate of interest and it is denoted by capital R. Like here I told you, maybe 10% you have to pay extra. So 10% is what? This is the rate of interest. 10% is the rate of interest which you have to pay extra. Now, the extra money paid by the borrower is called interest and it is denoted by I. Suppose, like I told you, 1,000 you have borrowed and along with that 10% you have to pay extra. So 10% of this amount only you have to pay 10% of principal. Like if we solve 10% of principal, so percent means like in previous classes we have learned percent we remove by dividing 100. Of means multiplication. Principal amount here is 1,000. So two zeros and zeros we will cancel here. So 10% of 1,000 is 100. 10 into 10 is 100. That means after 1 year, when you have to pay this 1,000 back, you will have to pay 100 more. So what is this 100? This 100 is only the interest. You are paying this as the interest. So that means what you are paying in total, the money which we are paying is known as amount. The total money which we are paying is known as amount. That is principal plus interest. That is principal plus interest. So here in this, so 1,000 plus 100. So that means 1,100 we are going to pay at the end of 1 year. So this we write here as simple interest. The interest which we take here is simple interest. So simple interest can be calculated using the formula SI is equals to P into R into T divided by 100. Here P is principal, the amount which is borrowed or invested. R is the rate of interest. It will always be given in percentage. T is the time period. Like here in this example, I told you 1 year. So this formula we will use, and for amount, the amount which we are paying, the total amount which we are paying after a certain period of time, this can be calculated using this formula. A is equals to P plus I. Now let's do few example and understand the concept in a better way. So example 1. Find the simple interest when principal, so P is given to us as rupees 4,000. Rate of interest R is given to us as 6.5% and time is given to us as 5 years. So what we have to find? We have to find simple interest. So simple interest we can find using the formula of simple interest. Formula is P into R into T by 100. So whenever you are doing any question, write the given things and what we have to find. Here we have to find simple interest. Make your habit doing questions like this so that always you'll be able to solve the questions. P is 4000, R is 6.5, T is 5 divided by 100. Now we can remove decimal. Whenever we are removing decimal, this decimal will remove. After decimal, how many digits are there? One digit. So with one, I'll write 10. And if we are removing decimal from numerator, this number should come at denominator. So from 6.5, I removed the decimal and it will become 65 divided by 10. So decimal, I convert it to fraction because after decimal only one digit is there, so that's why with one I wrote only 10. So I'll just remove this one now so that you won't get confused. So I removed decimal and from there this 10 came. So all the three zeros will get cancelled, three zeros. So what we are left with now? 4 into 5 we can, so or we have to multiply easy once. I can multiply 4 into 5 is 20, 20 into 65. So 65 into 2 we can multiply, 65 into 2, 5 into 2 is 10. So this is 130, 10 this one. So 1300. 1300 is the simple interest. 1300 is simple interest is equals to 1300. You can multiply also and do so small tricks I'll be telling, like you multiply 2 with 65 and then this 0 right with the answer. Now, here in this question only they ask simple interest, but in addition, if they ask what is the total amount the person has to pay after 5 years, so A we can find using this formula P plus I or P plus SI you can write. So the amount which the person has to pay after 5 years is P plus SI. P is 4000, SI we calculated as 1300. We can add this one, so 0 plus 0, 0 plus 0, 3. So this will be 5300. This is the amount person has to pay at the end of 5 years. Let's do one more problem. Example problem. So find the rate of interest. Find the rate of interest. So at starting itself, we can write what we have to find rate of interest. When principal is given to us as 5000, simple interest is also given to us. So I am just writing the given things and what we have to find. Simple interest is 1200 and time is 3 years. So time symbol is capital T, it is 3 years. So we can use the formula of simple interest because we know the formula of simple interest. Simple interest is equals to P into R into T divided by 100. P into T into R divided by P into R into T divided by 100. Let's substitute the given values. So simple interest is given to us as 1200. I am just substituting here. P's value is 5000. R's value we have to find, let it be R only. T's value is 3 years. So T's value I am writing 3 years. So two zeros will get cancelled. Now what we are left with? 1200 is equals to 50 into 3. I'll write R, I'll write this side. In multiplication, I can write numbers like this because I know 1 into 2 is also 2. 2 into 1 is also 2. So that's why I just shifted this 3 in here. In multiplication, we can shift. So it will not make any difference to our answer. By nothing is there, 1 we don't have to write. Now we have to shift. Whatever we have to find that we'll write on the same side, remaining things we will shift. 50 is getting multiplied. Whatever is getting multiplied this side, when we shift it to other side, it will get divided. So step by step we will shift. First of all, let's shift R into 3. Let us write this way only. No problem. You might get confused. So R into 3 by 50. So 1 0 and 0 will get cancelled. 50 because with r it was getting multiplied. When we shift to other side, it will get divided. 5 into 1. So this you can divide 120. You can divide with 5. You'll get the answer 5 into 24. Now this side I have gotten 24 is equals to r into 3. So r we have to find. Let's shift 3 also to other side. When we shift 3 to other side, here it's getting multiply. When we shift to other side, it will get divided. So 3 into 8. So we'll get r's value is equals to 8% because r is always in percentage. So r is equals to 8%. Let's do one more example. So let's see what is given to us and what we have to find. The simple interest on a certain sum for 4 years. So time is given to us. Time period is 4 years. Percent means rate is given to us. So rate is equals to 20%. Simple interest. See here, the simple interest on a certain sum for 4 years at 20% per annum. So if you don't read the full sentence, the simple interest is rupees 1200. Simple interest is that's in between is the additional information. You have to read the sentence like this. The simple interest is how much? Simple interest is only given to us. It is 1200. Find the sum. So while giving introduction, I told you sum means principal. So what we have to find? We have to find principal. Since simple interest is given to us, let's use the formula of simple interest. Simple interest is P into R into T by 100. Simple interest value I am writing 1200. P, let it be P. R is 20%. T is 4 years. Percent we don't have to write because this denominator, this percent only we are removing and writing. In formula it is like this only. So basically from R when we are removing percent, from there only this 100 is coming. So we'll cancel 1 0 with will get cancelled with this. So 2 into 1, 2 into 5. So same way like we did previous question, we'll do shifting. So 1200 is equals to P into, now this everything is cancelled, P into 4 by 5. So first of all, let's shift 5 to other side. 5, it's getting divided. When we shift it to other side, it will get multiplied. So into 5 is equals to P into 4. No need of multiplication here. Let's shift first of all 4 also. 4 is getting multiplied. When we shift it to other side, 4 will get divided. So just remember, whichever thing we have to find, that will keep on the same side. So here P we are finding. So P I am not shifting here and there. P I am keeping there itself. First of all 5 I shifted. 5 when I am shifting to other side because it's getting divided here with P. When I shift to other side, it will get multiplied because division changes to multiplication and multiplication changes to division. 4 is getting multiplied. So when we are shifting it to other side, it will get divided. So let's do cancellation now. 4 into 1, 4 into 3 is 12. 2 zeros as it is will come. Now 300 into 5. So 3 into 5 is 15. 2 zeros we can write. So 1500 is the value of P. Principal is equals to 1500. So here we have completed 3 problems related to simple interest. One problem for you. This is the question for comment section. You can do this question and post your answers in the comment section. I hope you have understood the concept. If any doubts, you can post your doubts in the comments. I'll be glad to help. Thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe.